Okay, so this is going to be an updated setup tour of my room because I did change it around since my last one, which is on light. But anyway, this is my room basically. This is like my new setup. Today is November 27th, 2020. Well, 2020, you could also look at the date of when this was published. So I basically also Christmasified my room, which you'll see in a second here. So this is my desk. This is essentially what changed here. My desk used to be like over here, and like the background would be facing this lamp and stuff, and then this thing used to be against that wall, but now you can see it looks like this. It's like in the corner now, and it's like my own little recording space and gaming space, computer space, whatever you want to call it. So of course the computer and everything is the same. I mean, I have my Switch over here as well, Animal Crossing Switch, which I got for $300 on Prime Day. Oh yeah, this is my background. I like to kind of like holiday theme my background, so I spent a little while editing this image together. And now those are my backgrounds. And of course, keyboard, mouse, and that is my PC itself. So I tried to Christmasify the PC itself. So you can see the fans are always green, the RAM is always red, and that alternates between green and red. The strips, the Lighting Node Pro strips. Also, I don't know if you can see too well down there, but that house over in the distance, they're really good with their lights. You can see their lights from this window here, so I like to have that open. Other than that, this is like my bed. It's the same thing. Oh yeah. So those RGB strips are green now because you can change the color. There's a remote. But I set them to green because I wanted to see if there was a way to make them green and red, but I don't think there is, unfortunately. So the best thing I can do is turn that lamp red and that lamp red. But these are all customizable, so Alexa, set bedroom to white. So that turned normal and that also turned normal. Alexa, set bedroom to red. There you go, you can see they're both red now. Pretty much everything is the same in here, as I was mentioning before. This is my bed, that's my nightstand. This used to be a study, so I don't have an actual nightstand, that's a shelf. And over here, this guy is, this is like a mini Christmas tree. I've had him a little while before. I don't know why I'm referring to this thing as him. So you could also press this button, and that turns it on and off. Because I don't understand, like, you see, these are the lights. I've plugged it into this extension cord, and I tape the extension cord here. I plugged that in, and then this light is to turn on and off the extension cord, so that just turns on and off this tree. This is a nutcracker guy, which can do that for some reason. This is like a Christmas countdown guy, 28 days until Christmas. This is the same. Nothing really changed here, except an unopened box of tissues, and these headphones are now here. And what else, really? I think that's all it is of the new setup. Oh, yeah, these lamps. So, when I just got this setup, I only had this lamp. This lamp my mom actually got a little while ago, so this is my mom's lamp. This one, it's the exact same one, but I bought it myself like a little while after. So this is actually like 2 or 3 months newer than that lamp, which is kind of weird. But they're the same brand, same everything. And before, when I only had this, with this setup, my lighting looked like that. Now, it doesn't look too bad on camera, but like, if you go to my Among Us video on light, you can see that the lighting on my face was really unbalanced. So that's why I bought this lamp. And when you turn this one on, I think that's much better light, honestly. And I think the lighting is like perfect, especially because I have that in the background as well. So I can have that in the background, I can blur it, I can remove it, I can put another image behind it. So I think it's a great advantage to have that in the background. And these are, they just plug into an outlet down there. That plugs in there. This plugs into another one. But you could do some stuff with them. These are, of course, separate. These are not connected. Like, you need to turn them on and off individually and have them on the same settings individually. But you can, like, mess with the brightness. You could do a timer. You could actually, like, change the shade of the light, which I don't think the camera's picking up too well. And, of course, you can do all the same things with this lamp, too. Except the monitor's blocking it, but you can. And this is what I see when I record. But the lamps are not that distracting because actually, when I had my old setup, what I had was, I didn't have lamps on the side or anything like this, and these are of course LED. I had an incandescent bulb right behind my monitor that would just shine the light right into my face. Now, over time, you kind of just ignore it, but like when you just turn it on, it's like really annoying, or it was like really annoying. So I think it's a great advantage to have lights on this side. I don't know, I've been rambling about the lights for a little while now. Oh yeah, this is my model railroad over here. I used to have this model railroad, like, at the Christmas Village. So if you go to Light, and then you go to about a year ago, there's a video called, like, my Christmas lights, or my Christmas setup and wiring in Christmas Village, something like that. So the model railroad's down here. I just kind of tidied it up here, so I don't want to move it to the Christmas Village. I don't even have the Christmas Village set up yet. I did put up the Christmas tree today, but not the village. So the Christmas tree actually looks pretty nice. So maybe as a bonus, we can go walk around that too. I'll turn on the model railroad as well, because why not? There they go. Oh, really? Oh my god, I don't even know what happened there. Probably derailed, but you know what? That's fine. We'll worry about that later. Turn that off because there's exposed 15 volts going through the rails. And okay, so let's go to the Christmas tree because why not? Okay, and you come in here and this is the Christmas tree. I don't think I can get it all in one shot, but this is my living room. So if you remember from the house tour, that is the front door in there. And this is just the living room. We have stockings on the wall over there. This is one of those fake Christmas trees. We've had this fake Christmas tree for as long as I can remember, to be honest. I set this thing up today, like, myself, basically. So that was very tiring. I mean, I think you can imagine, like, bringing boxes upstairs and then setting up the fake tree itself and then putting on all the ornaments and lights and decorations and then bringing the boxes downstairs. I think you can imagine it's quite tiring. And basically, I just have this running to an extension cord. It's basically the same type of extension cord I had for my mini Christmas tree, like where you have to push the button, except the button is always on. And basically, I have that connected to a timer back there. And let me see, maybe I can turn this on. Yeah, perfect. I have that connected to that timer over there, which means the tree is going to turn on by itself at 4 p.m. and it's going to turn off at 10 p.m. So I don't even need to turn it on and off. And you can see that is literally the same button, but that button is always set to on. I think you can imagine why. And then this is just how it looks like in here, just with the light on. But I think it does look pretty nice. Alright, I fixed the model railroad. And another thing, okay, so this is my keyboard. It might be a little bit hard to see, but watch what happens when I press a button. Yeah, it does this. I had no idea it could even do this. Like, the keyboard has like a driver where you can mess with this, but I didn't know that you can do things like this. Like, you can change the lighting patterns and all that, and I didn't know, because this keyboard, I mean, for a like for a mechanical keyboard, this is pretty cheap. This is about like 40 bucks. So I didn't think it had like this much functionality with the RGBs. I thought it could only just display it on, and the model railroad stopped. But okay. I literally had no idea you can actually change what it did. But anyway, just a cool little thing there. So thank you for watching.